Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhomik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the significant legal developments that took place in the country today. We will first begin with the orders from the Supreme Court and then cover High Courts and other lower courts. The Supreme Court today agreed to list next week the petitions challenging the Karnataka High Court's judgment which upheld the ban of hijab in educational institutions. Advocate Prashant Bhushan mentioned the matter before the Chief Justice of India for urgent listing. Accordingly, Chief Justice Ramana agreed to list the matter next week before the appropriate bench. The Supreme Court today agreed to hear on July 26th the plea seeking national heritage status for Ram Sethu. A bench of Chief Justice N.V. Ramana, Justice Krishna Murari and Justice Hima Kohli issued the direction after a request was made by Rajya Sabha MP Dr. Subramaniam Swamy seeking urgent hearing of his plea, which prays for directions to be issued to the centre for declaring Ram Sethu as a national heritage monument. Ram Sethu is a bridge which is a chain of limestone shoals off the southeastern coast of Tamil Nadu. The bridge is mentioned in the epic Ramayana as constructed by Lord Ram to reach Sri Lanka to rescue Sita. While hearing the PILs filed by Jamiyat Ulema-e-Hind alleging that authorities in states like UP and Madhya Pradesh are resorting to bulldozer action to demolish the houses of persons accused in cases like riots, the Supreme Court today orally asked if it can pass omnibus orders restraining demolition of such unauthorized constructions. The bench of Justices B.R. Gavai and P.S. Narasimha enquired from senior advocate Dushyant Dave, appearing for Jamiyat, if the court can pass an omnibus order restraining Uttar Pradesh state authorities from acting against illegal constructions. Today, the Supreme Court took strong exception to interim orders passed by the Patna High Court in the anticipatory bail application filed before it by Sahara India Group head Subrata Roy. A bench of Justices A.M. Khanwilkar and J.B. Pardiwala was perturbed that the High Court, while hearing an anticipatory bail application, had exceeded its jurisdiction and passed orders directing the Sahara Group to come up with a plan for return of the investment of the investors before the next date of hearing, and had also sought for Roy's presence before the High Court. The bench clarified that it is not expressing the opinion that the High Court cannot pass such orders in exercise of powers under other provisions of law, but that it cannot definitely be done while exercising powers under Section 438 of the CRPC in an application for anticipatory bail. The Supreme Court today directed Maharashtra BJP MLA Jay Kumar Gore, who has been accused of allegedly forging documents in the name of a deceased person, to surrender before the trial court and apply for regular bail. The direction was issued by the bench of Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana, Justices Krishna Murari and Hima Kohli, after being informed by the State's Council that the charge sheet has already been filed in the case. The MLA had approached the Supreme Court, assailing Bombay High Court's order rejecting his pre-arrest bail. The top court also asked the trial court to consider the MLA's bail application in accordance with law without being influenced by the orders passed by the Supreme Court or the High Court. Today, the Supreme Court asked alleged conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar to divulge the details of the payments made by him to the officials of Tihar jail, specifying the names of the persons who had made the payments on his behalf and to whom such payments were made. A bench of Justices Uday Umesh Lalit, S. Ravindra Bhatt and Sudhashna Dhulia posed these questions after senior advocate R. Basant, appearing for Sukesh, submitted that an amount of approximately Rs 12.5 crores was extorted from him by the prison officials while he was in jail. On the other hand, the Enforcement Directorate stated in an affidavit that Sukesh was paying Rs 1.5 crores every month to get adequate facilities to use mobile phones without any hindrance and communicate with his crime syndicate. In order to reach a conclusion, the bench opined that revealing the names of those persons who made payments on Chandrasekhar's behalf need to come out. The Delhi High Court is set to hear tomorrow a petition seeking postponement of the NEET UG 2022 examination. The NEET UG examination this year is scheduled to be held on 17th of July, a few days from now. The matter was mentioned today before a bench comprising Chief Justice Satish Chandra Sharma and Justice Subramaniam Prasad by Advocate Mamata Sharma, praying for an early hearing of the petition, pursuant to which the bench agreed to list the matter tomorrow. In addition to postponing the nationwide medical entrance examination, the petition also seeks an extra attempt for the students. A special NDPS court in Mumbai today allowed the return of Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan's passport, which was seized after his arrest in the cruise ship drug case last year. Special NDPS Judge V.V. Patel also cancelled Khan's bail bond and discharged surety after taking note of the fact that Khan was given a clean chit by the Narcotics Control Bureau in the charge sheet. The court, however, refused to grant the relief of discharge as sought by Khan in his application after the Narcotics Control Bureau opposed the same. Thank you. Keep watching LiveLaw for more updates.